Hello, hello. How are you guys all today? Oh, why is it? Fine, go the other way. Oh, goodness. There we go. Mute, 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 mute. Finding you, finding you, finding you. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. And let's go to here and see if I can find you on here. Hold on. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, come on. Let's see if I can find you. There we are. Bingo. Bingo. Oh gosh, guys. I'm getting better at this. Trust me. Trust me. It's a little quicker. I don't know. Guess you have to activate it. Please confirm that the such post explicit in this page is going to connect with users. Yes. Oh, I didn't hit that word confirm. My bad. My bad. There's always one thing you forget. Good. Okay. Poof be gone. Yay. Hi, everybody. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Clara. Okay, I'm a hot mess. Hot freaking mess. Look, no lipstick on. Look, this is, look, y'all gonna see me just put some lip gloss on. Hey, Pam. Okay. That works. Oh, good Lord. Can't even get it back in the thing. All right, so today, crazy day, and I forgot to make these too. I've been like rushing to do this, not rushing. I just got, oh, I'm so excited to show you guys. Got to get this off my screen now. How do you do this? Oh, I think I'm getting it, you guys. I really do. Trying to do it without looking at the papers. You know how that goes, right? Hey, Teresa, good morning. So, let me show you a couple of things before we start on what we're going to do. So, this I just got in over the weekend. So, I'll tell you about my whole weekend in a minute. So, this is the sign I got in. It's from Leslie Rains, R-A-I-N-S. And at Christmas time, I made a barn sign for my daughter's mother-in-law. And it is, you know, it was a red barn, but I did it, you know, it said, what did it say, like Merry Christmas or something on it. I did it with tractors and Merry Christmas, you know, and all. So I thought, you know, this might be something nice because that's only at Christmas time she has. Why not make her one for the whole year? So I decided to do that. Isn't that cute? So now I got to get like rooster ribbon because I was like, oh, it has roosters on it. Got to do that. So that's the next thing. And I just noticed my light is not all the way on. Hold on. So it's a little dark in here. It's a little bit brighter. Because it's a gloomy day, but I'll take it rather than rain. So another thing I'm going to work on, I'll show you guys how I do this. This is a letter, pretty obvious. And it's going to hang with a ribbon with a bow for somebody's front door. I almost had it done and I was going to do it, but then when I had it outside drying, I have, you know, I use parchment paper, wax paper, and it blew over on top. So now I have to sand the whole thing again. So I wasn't too happy about that and refinish it. So let me move that out of our way for right now. But that's something I'll show you guys how to do. I haven't done that with y'all. Now today's project, can you guys see off to the side here, this yellow sign? I should move it this way a little. It's not, I don't have it on the right post yet. My daughter made me that. Her and I talked about it. Oops, still not in the picture. And I said I wanted a sign that I could just have so I don't have to pin my thing all the time at the bottom. And this way people know my name. They can find me on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. So she made me that. She brought it to me this weekend when she came from my other granddaughter's birthday party. So I was like, yay. But I don't have the right stand for it, so I have to go get like a bigger stand. So today is seafood day. Love my seafood. I'll eat crusts, crabs, king crabs, lobsters, shrimp, oysters, clams I love, but it's so gritty in there. But today, it's going to be about the crabs, which sounds bad to say. So we have this fun little guy to do today. And I was waiting. I've had him for a couple of months now, but I was waiting for the ribbon because I couldn't find crab ribbon, which I finally did. And we're going to be using this with him. We're going to be using this as our tails. So let me flip them back over. So we got that. There's going to be 2 sets of tails, you know, or 1 set of tails, excuse me. The polka dots, and we got to have the crabs, right? And then when you have a big seafood lunch, dinner, whatever, you have to have the red and white tablecloth. Hello. So I debated about how I was going to do this. I was going to kind of split the frame and do like, you know, the sand on the bottom, like ocean sky on the top, and that was the way I was going to go. And then I changed it up. I said, well, maybe I'll do like a gray blue sky and maybe put clouds. You know, your mind starts going because this is just a fun little guy. And that's why it was taking me so long, because I couldn't make up my mind. Hey, Don, how are you? So I have everything ready except for this. So, oops. So let's put these on first, and then you guys are gonna have to watch me put these on, which is good because usually I don't do that with y'all. So on the back of him, although the sign came with this, and I could use that maybe top and bottom, but that's not gonna hold. You know, he's pretty wide. So I put 4 of the cable ties on him. I use rapid fuse. You know, these are peel and stick and rapid fuse. Hello, hello. How are you? And we're going to stick the pipe cleaner right through. And we're just going to tie this on like this. So, as I'm doing this is easy. Now the color, I chose the red because I'm going to use red pipe cleaners, you know, or Chanel stems, however you want to phrase it. Hey, Emma. Oh, wait a minute. Was it Oriola? Oh my gosh, I'm really saying your name wrong. Oriola. Can you do a sound out, like how to pronounce your name? I would like so badly to pronounce it right. Oh my gosh, I'm so horrible. So anyway, so I chose red pipe cleaners to go on this because that's what I'm using on here. So for here, so that way they blend in, they don't stick out. I thought about tan because I am using some tan jute, but I chose red. So we'll leave them there. So now I'm going to do 18 of these. So there'll be 8 in the middle and 10 on the outside. So what I do, I count 3, 6, 7, 8. This is how I do it. And I put them off to the side because I want to make sure I do it right. And I usually start with on one of the brackets here. Different ways to do this. You could do it however. This is one way that I do it. So, and I just twist it around once. I'll flip it around to the other side because I'm on an even numbers. There's going to be 4 and 4, right? So I can flip it around here and do it that way. Then I take what I have left over. Oops, got an extra one here. And I know I have to put 3 on each side. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? And this is just a me thing. You don't have to do it this way. You could lay this down and you can come across and do it as well if you want to do it that way. Hello everybody. Hey Luana. Hey Trisha. You go across again. Give or take a little bit. There we go. Ah, you're at work. That's okay. Sneak a peek. Sneak a peek. And if you're at work, you can always, you know, hit that replay button. Or a save button on the top left-hand side. You can hit that as well. And then, so that way you don't get in trouble. But, hi Hi, Tina. Hi. And just remember, anybody that's new, go ahead and type the word alert down below. Rosie, my robot, will send you a message in your messenger, and make sure you respond back to her with the word alert in the messenger. So it's like you're kind of writing alert here, and then you're writing alert back over there again in the personal messenger. Because if you don't, you won't get the alerts. And another way to also get it, in case she's on the fritz, hit the 3 little buttons above here. Just tap on the screen anywhere and hit the notification button too. Oh, good, Donna. Yay, Pam. All right, so see, it's halfway around. Or not halfway around, but. So I do the same thing with these. I divide these in half, 3, 6. I do 5 and 5. Whoops, because I have 10 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I do when I start this one, I'll start it close to one of the other ones here, so that when I do the mesh, well, this is going to be, we're doing this in ruffles, so it doesn't matter. But I'll pick, because I started here, I may start here or here, like on this one, just to start, and it gives me a halfway point again. Just makes it easier for me. Now you can glue these if you want to down on the bottom if you want, but it's up to you. Can you just move a little closer and see how many ties you are putting in? I am putting 8 in the center and 10 on the outside. So there's 8 in the middle already. So it's a total of 18. I don't think I said that, so thank you, Tina. My business sign, my daughter made that. She made that with her little Cricut machine. And I asked her, she made me a couple more aprons because I did, oh, speaking of which, I gotta put my apron on. And this is the reason, I never wore an apron before, but when you're working with all these funky little materials, it gets all over the place, and I'd rather have it get it on an apron than on my clothes. No problem, no problem, no problem, Miss Tina. So usually in these, when you're doing, oops, you know, wreaths, it's usually about 18. It's always an even number. You can buy frames, and you know, you can work with a whatchamacallit, an odd number. But 2 of your ties, you know, your tails might be together, the same colors or style, whatever. And that's usually a good place to put your bow, and it kind of hides that fact. So keep that in mind. So now when I do the outside, I usually go around and I'll just go ahead and bring it down. This is usually, if you measure it evenly, it's about 5 inches, give or take, on it. Whoops. And that's how we do it. Hello. Isn't it cute? My daughter made it for me. I knew she was bringing it up, and I was waiting for it, Sally. Isn't it cute? Oh, am I cute? Is that what you're saying, Miss Diana? I know. I'm just so gorgeous. Yes, so, yeah, my one daughter got a Cricut machine. So I got to talk about daughter. So Christina got the Cricut machine in like at Christmas time, I think it was, or just before Christmas maybe. And so she made me, you know, the apron. She did that for me. She gave me this for Christmas. Whoops. This one for Christmas is Krafts Makes Everything Better, even Mondays. And then she made that one for me. I said, oh, I want a yellow pillow too, you know. That's a good one to remember. I know, isn't it? She's really good in yes, sure. Sally, you're so funny. So, so I asked her to make that for me. Because, you know, everybody were always pinning our, you know, our business name on the bottom. And sometimes then I have to take it off and repin something else. So I figured this way it's already up here. It has my business name on there. And it makes it easy for people, and they know where they can find me. You know, on those 3 spaces. Right, or 3, I don't know, business pages, I guess you could say. All right, so that's half of it done. Come to the other side. So let me tell you about my weekend. So last week was kind of one of those crazy weeks, you know, Facebook going down, And then I had to get ready. You know, there's always those things that happen in the drama of the construction world. And then my other daughter, Christina, and my granddaughter, Bailey, and son-in-law were all coming in on Friday because my little munchkin, Cassidy, who lives here, not here with me, but who I babysit, it was her 4th birthday on Saturday. Oh, Dawn. Oh, listen. We all do good work. You have beautiful wreaths, Miss Dawn. We all do good work. We all do. You know, I'm not better than anybody else. I just have fun. And I like hanging out with you guys. All right. So as you can see, there are 10 on the outside. And there's 8 in the middle. This is just a regular, you can get this frame, you know, any Hobby Lobby stores, wherever. All right. So we're going to start this baby. I ran out of clips, but I started some. So I'll show you what this is just a regular ruffle, and I cut these guys at 25 inches long. And also, hey Cindy, that's what we're doing today, Cindy. We're having a seafood day. So I fold it in half, overlap it a little bit, and I'm just scrunching it up. You could start, oops, on the inside or the outside, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put these in like a butterfly, like this. And I don't know why I switched hands, because I don't do my things that way. And twist it a couple of times. And then that's voila. So, like I said, I have some of these already in clips. Now, although I have 18 of these in here, 10 on the outside, like I said, my garbage pail is covered by the basket. If you feel you need to add more, depending on the type of mesh that you're using, I always try to bring them up a little bit like bookends. Go ahead and add more pipe cleaners. You can do it however you want. With this and putting the red, I have red that we're going to put on top of this. I think it's going to be enough with that and the tails. Oh, here come the police. They're coming to get me at the nut house. Okay, you know, I do nights, and I felt bad because this weekend, like I said, it was my granddaughter's birthday, her 4th birthday. So we had family come in, and I was trying to get the house like ready, and because they came in on Friday, so I think I did a live on Thursday. I only did 2 live last week, where the week before I did like 6. But it was just one of those crazy weeks. And then we were supposed to have friends come in, like starting tomorrow, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and their schedule switched, so they weren't coming in. So I was just like, okay, that's one less thing I have to worry about. But with everybody here over the weekend, I just said it's, you know, about family this weekend. You only get a kid's birthday once a year, you know, and she was so excited. She spent the night with me. These are just clothespins. That's all they are. Some people use clothespins. Some people use chip clip things. It's really up to you what you want to use. I just found, for me, of course, it was cheaper to get, you know, clothespins, and I got those at the dollar store. You buy a bag. I don't even know how many are in the bag. But that's what I got. Hey, Charlotte. No problem. Hey, Tina, ask any questions you want, my friend, as well as everybody else. I don't mind. And then I just throw them back in the drawer. But I didn't have enough clips because I clipped all the red ones. Whoops. So needless to say, there are not like 18 clips in the bag. Oh, I didn't, well, oh yeah, this is a jute. It's not burlap. I don't work with burlap just because of, I don't have allergies, but a lot of people have allergies with burlap. So it's not one of the things I work with, but this is a jute. And this is the 10-inch jute that you can get. 10-inch, right? I think it's 10, yeah. 10-inch jute that you can buy on the, you know, rolls. And I have some on here because if I needed extra because I never seem to count right. Happy Monday. Hey, y'all, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Hope you guys all had fun on St. Patrick's Day. Okay, it doesn't matter. It looks like burlap. It does. So, and they're kind of similar. The burlap is like, I'll show you. Well, it's not going to really pertain. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me get this baby in. This ribbon holder my daughter got for me from Christmas. So I really don't know where she got it, and she had my business names on top of it. You can hang it on the wall, and these just kind of slide out, you know, back and forward. But you know, it has enough. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like slots. I kind of do every other one because of the ribbon, but you could put whatever you want on it. But this is, I have burlap right here. See, I have it all tied up. I had bought some stuff from somebody that was in a florist, and they had a lot of burlap. So this is burlap, and this is jute. I don't know if you could see the difference. This is like, you know, check pattern, all little squares, and this has little squares, but it's not the same. There is a difference between jute and burlap. So when you work with burlap, make sure you wear a mask because of all the little fibers and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Clay, like a sack. I gotta move this a little closer because I'm like stretching across here. True, Sally. No problem, Tina. I think you mentioned that once before. Oh, I think it was you, Debbie. There were some people that said that their boyfriends and stuff are, you know, make them because they do woodworking and stuff like that. So I like to do woodworking too, but I just don't. I have all my saws are in the garage. I have my miter saw, my jigsaw, my bandsaw. God, I don't even know all the names of them. And I have a little table, but I just don't have the space, and I don't want to say time because I do all this stuff now. You know, I like doing this. So signs would be something I could get into, and paint, you know, if I wanted to go that route, because I used to do a lot of that stuff. One day I have to pull out some of the things I painted. I did a lot of Christmas stuff, and maybe keep it out one time and show. I don't think I have. I'm looking around like, do I have anything here? So again, these are cut at 25 inches long, and I'm just folding them in half and then, you know, scrunching them up. And that, now, like anything else, don't pull on the little frays that come out of any of your mesh. Just cut it, because you make it worse. Cut that baby. All right, so it's getting there. That sign down there, yeah, my daughter made it for me. My daughter. There's my New Yorker coming out. My daughter. Yeah, she made it to me and brought it to me this weekend. Oh, so I didn't finish telling. So they all came in on Friday, like late morning. You know, for the weekend for the little Munchkin's birthday, and of course, my other granddaughter, she's 7, going to be 8 in a couple of months. She's 7 and a half. The 4-year-old, just adores her. Wants to do everything like her. You know, it's like looking up to the big sister. And they get along really well. When they both want their separate times, they each, you know, pick up an iPad and they go on that. And it's good. It's not like they fight or anything. And it's like their time just to, you know, chill out for a little bit and stuff. So it was like, it wound up, 77 degrees like here on Friday, which was like so out of the norm. And so they were out on the trampoline playing in the sandbox. Well, my son-in-law decided, you know, we have a lot of trees in our backyard, and there were a couple of big branches that were like, you can see them teetering because they had broken off and they just got stuck on the branches down below. Isn't it a cute sign? I like it. And he said, you know, he goes, why don't you cut them down? I said, we tried the ladder and we have one of those pole, just a little saw at the end. But, you know, my husband was just scared, and, you know, you're standing with the saw thing going like this. He just couldn't do it. So he says, well, you can rent them. And I was like, oh. So we found a place, went and got it. It has a little chainsaw at the end of the pole. And he got up. Our ladder goes about 25 feet up or so. And he got up there and cut down a whole bunch of those. I call them widowmakers. And that's what he did on, you know, Friday for us. So I have a picture. I'll post it. I haven't posted it yet. Because I was manning the ladder. And in manning the ladder, I didn't want things to fall on top of me. Whoops. Let me grab these guys. These are all clipped, so it makes it easier. So I put a bicycle helmet on and, you know, goggles like you wear if you're working with wood on. And everybody made fun of me. I said, listen, it may not be a hard hat, technically, but if he or something falls on my head, at least I'll be protected somewhat. So he did really well. He cut them, a lot of the big ones. I mean, they were big. And he cut them down, and some of them fell like spears down and like into the ground, the impact. Yes, I am. Hey, Teresa, how are you? What I did, I took this. This is 25 inches, okay? And let me move this over here. And I took them and I folded it about in half. It was a little crinkly because it was folded, just to overlap it a little bit. And then I just scrunched them. That's all I did. So it makes like a little butterfly or bow tie. And then we're putting them in. Now, there's two ways you can put it in. Well, there's only two ways. You could put it in this way or this way. Because I have another ruffle that's going on top of it, I'm going to do it this way. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Katie, my friend. Are you home from Florida? I can't believe you went to the Yankees. The Yankees. Oh, really? Hey, Cindy. You know my husband and our Yankees. It looks like you guys had a fun time though, Katie. And that's nice to spend time with your mom like that. Anyway, we're making some crabs. I bet you had some crabs down there. Better have all that seafood down there. Oh, you're in the airport. So you're on your way back? Woohoo! Girlfriend? It was nice here on Friday. At least where I live. I don't know about New York. But we had 77 degrees. It was nice Saturday. And a little windy. Yesterday, it was okay. It was still a little cold. But still, I'm just happy that there was no rain. And then today, they said we're going to get snow. I was like, are you crazy? So, I don't know. You go from 77 to snow. It's like, Mother Nature, do you know what you're doing? Like, are you going through menopause or something? You know, she's just crazy. Oh, I didn't say that. Katie, Kate, thank you. Kay, rather. I am so sorry. I did not say that. 3 Crafty Millers is where I got the sign. They're on Etsy. They have tons, like 1,000 something signs. I literally went through all their signs. And I found this. Now, this usually says the word Helloa across the front, or at least they advertise it that way. You can get custom ones on there. And it's 3 Crafty Millers, all one word, the number 3, okay? So if you're looking for, oh my God, king crab. Oh. Katie, when we lived in Alaska, it was salmon, halibut, and crab. Besides, I don't eat all the moose and the bear, and ugh. That's not me. My husband would, but not me. Not happening. Oops, over here. But no problem. No problema. And thank you, Kate, for telling. I didn't say where I got the sign from, and I'm bad. Usually I do. Okay. Where we got 2 more? Oh, did I miscount? Or maybe one's hanging out down here? Oh, here it is. I hate that if I miscount and then you can't find it. And then you wind up with one extra one than what you should have had. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I usually try to cut them short. And it's, so, let's see, Saturday. So now we had the birthday party Saturday, which wasn't until 2. So, and she invited all of her little classmates, which was so cute. They were all girls, and we braided. Well, I didn't do the braiding. I helped cut. We cut for 11 girls or 12 girls, 9 feet long strings of yarn, and each kid's headpiece was 50 pieces of that. So multiply that out of how many pieces of yarn we had to do. And thank you, Bertha. My daughter made it for me. It's made out of cricket. Good morning, Margie. Good morning, Deborah. I missed your first comment there. Hey, Karen. There we go. All right. So this is what it's going to look like so far. Now, we're going to take still 10-inch mesh. These ones I already have enough clips for. And these I cut at 20 inches long. And all I did was, I think I might have to cut another one, but I'll show you what I did with these. This was a little bit different ruffle. I think they call it the woodland ruffle. So in this one, I just rolled it like 2 or 3 times, whatever. Oh, and then I clip it. Some people can stand and do it this way. It's however you feel comfortable. I know, it's like my own television show. Oh yeah, because they have the little captions underneath with saying ABC, you know. Yeah, there we are. So do about the same as the other. And then what you do here is you just cruffle it up. And that's it. Okay. That's fine, Kay. Breakfast. I didn't even eat breakfast. I was like a dodo head today. So these, I have 8. And I'm only putting them on the inside. So the first ones we put like this. So this one I'm going to rotate and put it in this way. Please spread the love. Katie, I can't wait to come to Wreath Makers Live. I can't believe it's getting closer. What is a Cricut? A Cricut is it's a machine, and you can program it through your computer, and it prints out. This is vinyl, and it prints out it. I don't know how technically it works because I don't have one, but it prints out all the you know, like the wording and all. And you'll see sometimes, Sally, some people do have them make signs. And you can get the machines. I know they have them at Michael's. I don't know if they have them at Joann's or any, you know, the other places. But I know Michael's sells them. And they come in different colors. And you can do that. You can do, you know, printing on things like this. And they make nice gifts. They both did actually. They made St. Patrick's Day, you know, shirts for the kids, and I bought them little leggings and everything like that. Yes, please like, share my page, press the word alert down here, and then in Messenger you're gonna Rosie, my little butt, will respond to you, and then type alert in there as well so you can get alerts when I go live. But I always say do it in here. There, if you press anywhere on the screen, there's 3 little white buttons that pop up at the top. And if you tap on those and say yes, you want to get notifications that way in case Rosie's, you know, mini chat, our little computer thing goes down, you get it that way too. Yeah, I got hers at website at Michael's too, Bertha, and she's just learning how to do it. And I'll post. We did the braids, but for my granddaughter's birthday, she did, you know, the word happy birthday, and she printed out, because it was all, this is how my granddaughter went. She wanted blue flowers, and then she wanted Rapunzel with the blue flowers. So we did the braided headbands, and we put blue flowers down them, or she did. And then she did the happy birthday sign and had all the characters, you know, spaced throughout, and You know, of course, the Rapunzel cake and everything. And we did her little party at one of the rec centers here. They had like a little gym area, like, you know, tumbling mats and stuff in there. So we had that for like an hour, and then we went and did the cake and everything, and it was cute. They played Ring Around a Rosie, you know, and then tackled one of my neighbors. The kids, they were just good. They were just good. And she had one little boy come, and that was her boyfriend. And he says that's her girlfriend, like, hey, that's where her coat goes, that's where this goes, and all she talks about is Jack. Jack's his name, so we had a little Viking hat for him to wear. Hello, Miss Deborah, how are you? All right, so I'm only putting them in the center of the red. I'm not going to do it on the outside. Just make sure I wasn't missing one. Okay, I got one there. And which is just something different to do. We're doing a couple of different things here today than what I normally do, just to break it up. You keep doing the same thing. It's like, ooh. And if you guys see the same thing all the time, you'll be like, that's boring. No, all my mesh today, no, you can change the subject, Sally. The mesh today, all the mesh is 10 inches. No 5-inch mesh. All 10 inches. The frame size was it 14, 15 inch? Hold that thought. It's about a 15-inch frame. So right now, the wreath comes out to be about 22 inches when it's done. So here comes the fun part, something different again. Usually, you know, you see a lot of us people doing where we put 2 tails or 3 tails in on the top and bottom. But today we're going to do something different. We're going to add 1 tail and some bows. And you're like, what? What's up with that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What size are we for? Okay, I've got everybody's questions. I try to keep up. All right, so I'm just pulling out my pipe cleaners because they get bent and everything going around there, and I think I'm back to the beginning. So we're going to take our tablecloth. I cut all the tails are cut the same. They're cut at 13 inches. So I've been folding them this way, something different. No problem. You know, this way, it doesn't matter. I just felt like doing them this way. And this is going to be my 1 tail. I'm going to pull it down a little bit like that, because that's the direction I kind of want it to go. And then I got to find my pipe cleaner. Here we go. And I'm only doing a single tail all the way around the bottom. So this is the tablecloth, and then on top of the tablecloth, you will eat your crab. See? Cool idea. You know, you gotta have a tablecloth. So that's, not that you technically have to do it that way, but that's my little crazy brain going of how I came up, you know, with the idea. So we're going to put the tablecloth going all the way around. Oh, granddaughter just arrived. And my daughter's dog. Cassidy. Ooh. Hi. Come say hello. Come here. Come say hello to me. Come see what I'm making. Huh? Come see what I'm making. Oh, you need to. Hi, Sophie. Oh my gosh. Come here. Oh my gosh. Look, you want to see what I'm making? Yeah. Come here. They're all around. There's what all around? They're chasing each other around. Look at who's that? Who's that? Me. That's you. And we're going to make this. See the crab? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That, what color is that?
Red. It's white.
Red and white, and they call that checkered. Checkered.
Oh, look at them.
Oh yeah, those crazy dogs now. Hey, Damon. What's up, Krabby? Damon, you're Krabby. He's silly. He says to me, "What's up, Krabby?" Because we're doing a crab sign. Is that silly?
This one.
Okay, let me put this one in.
I got one.
Hello, Emily. Yep, she's my little helper.
I got 2 of them this time.
You got 2 of them this time?
Yeah, I got 2.
So how old are you now? 4? Yeah. Did you have a Rapunzel birthday party?
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Yeah. Okay, you gotta give me one.
I'm gonna get 3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I can only do 1 at a time, though.
I got 4 of those.
You have 4? Can you count those to make sure you got 4?
I can't.
You can't?
I'm gonna put one on top. I'm gonna put some on top.
Oh, you're gonna put them on top. Thank you.
I got 3 of them. Sorry.
Thank you, Denise. This is my granddaughter who I watch.
Look.
What? I know. You look it. You can see it right there.
Look at that.
Isn't that crazy? You could see yourself.
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
Crab.
Oh, the crabs. I know.
I'm gonna take. Oh.
All right, we gotta put these 2 on first, and then we could do the crabs. Oh, keep them together.
I just want to hold them.
Well, you left this one out. That's got to go with the other crab on the bottom of your pile there. Goofy girl. So, Damon, you guys eat crawfish up here. We do eat crawfish, but we also eat crab.
I don't like crabs.
You don't like crabs?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're real.
Because they're real?
Yeah. I don't like crabs.
They'd be good when they're cooked.
Yeah. You remember the squishy ones?
The squishy ones?
Yeah. The real squishy ones.
We had squishy crabs?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. The jellyfish are real.
The jellyfish.
Yeah, the jellyfish are really.
Okay, I gotta talk. So here's the crab and the polka dot. That's what we're gonna be serving on our picnic table cloth. And these are gonna go, okay, these are gonna go up top. So the crab is gonna be on top, of course. Whoops, watch the computer, don't hit your head. But make sure, because you have the crabs, make sure they're all facing the same way. So we're going to get these on, and it doesn't matter which way, but just want to make sure that you keep them going all the same way. You don't want to have some crabs facing each other, because you know they may get into a fight. So this one we'll just split, and I think I'll keep it on an angle. So let me show you what it looks like. So it looks like that. I know. Sally, she's my little helper. She always wants to help. She always wants to make a wreath. She starts it and, you know, doesn't finish. Thank you. I still got to finish my 1 egg. I have to go get some more eggs for the egg trees I was making too. She's okay, Kathy. You may hear a lot of between saws in the background and things they're doing upstairs, and you know, dogs. I forgot to shut the front door because I usually shut it because of the dog barking, but I forgot to do that today. Oh, what you eating? Chips. Chips. You want to sit with me and eat some chips?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to have one?
Oh, can I have one? Which one? Because I know you like to give me which one.
This one. This one kind of like apple.
Oh, thank you. I have to have a chip. Oh, well, I can't talk like now. Okay, you coming up here? Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What's the only wreath?
Huh?
Look how many wreaths he got.
Look at all these reefs I got.
I hit some here, right here, right on here, right here. There's so bunch of them.
So there's what?
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them? Yeah, Denise, it's good that you have, crafts are really good for the kids, whether it be boy or girl to do.
I know tackle one.
Yeah. Mine's we have Krabby Patty from Spring SpongeBob. I never watched SpongeBob. Did you watch SpongeBob?
No.
No.
I didn't have a movie though.
You know? You do? Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I got some more.
You got some more for me? Okay. You're my helper, huh? You're my helper today? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get on the crab one because we don't have any crab one.
Oh, well, I need a polka dot and a crab one. Here comes the dogs. Hi. Hi, Kai. And little Sophie's down there. You see my dog? Look at Kai's tail in the picture. Is that crazy?
Yeah. I'll put it away.
Hi, Dawn from New Orleans. Hey, Dawn, if you want to get alerts when I go live, type the word down below, alert, and then in my messenger, you'll get messenger. Okay, hold on. Rosie will send you a little message. Make sure you type alert in there too.
Yeah, I know you like it.
Do I like what? I do like my apron. Do you?
I don't know.
You don't know? He told me he would rather craft than play his games. He melts my eye. Oh my God, that's so cute, Dawn. Krabby Patty, really?
This is kind of like a turtle.
Kind of like a turtle?
Mhm.
Girlfriend?
I got two of them this time.
You got what?
I got two of them.
You got me 2 ribbons. Yes, you did. Oh, hi, Sophie. I pick you up, but I know. Because everybody likes little dogs.
Yep, me too.
You too. We got one more in here?
Yep.
We're all done with those, huh?
Jerry's going over there.
Yep, she's going over there. Crazy house I have. It's messy, right? Because all the men working upstairs. Yeah.
There's a lot of leaf in here.
I know there's a lot of reefs in here. You need to buy them all. Say, tell the people, say, buy our reefs, please.
Okay.
You can't? Yeah, I already posted this. You'll find it on Etsy, by the way. It'll be a crab picture. And so this is already posted.
Oh, there's so many ribbons on there.
There are so many ribbons. I know. Sophie's barking. All right. So now,
Oh, there's a pillow.
yes, I know. There's a pillow there.
Yeah, matches. Yeah.
It does match this. Aunt Christina made them for me. Remember?
Oh, we made them.
No, you didn't make these. Aunt Christina made them.
Look at that.
All right. So this is what our crab wreath. Whoops. You get them down?
Yeah, I'm getting the big.
What are
I
you
get
getting?
under. No, I get under.
You're getting under the table? Okay, be careful, please.
I got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Watch the cord. Thank you very much.
I got it. Harry. No, watch me.
Well, I'm... You're so funny.
I went under the cord.
You went under the cord again. Good job.
Yeah,
All right. So now we're going to... Hey, Donna. Hey, Connie. She's fine. Oh, you're going to take all my eggs off the thing? So we're going to make little bows. And we're only going to make about... let's do 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is a good number?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Yes,
this taco.
Dawn. Here it is. It comes from 3 Crafty Millers. The number 3 Crafty Millers, all one word.
Look, no, taco.
A taco, that's a chip. They have thousands, 1,000 something of the signs. She's okay. She's okay. So there is no right or wrong.
It's kind of like it.
It's kind of like what?
A taco.
That's kind of like a taco. You're right.
I can't eat this one because my tooth will get sick.
Because your tooth will get sick?
No.
You're funny. So,
Here.
hey Rita. Okay, leave it right there, and I'll eat it later. So I'm just gonna make a bow, and you can use whatever type of little gadget. And this is not gonna be. It's just gonna be a bow, kind of like this. Let me see how big I want to make this. Yes, ma'am.
I want this way.
What? You're tickling me? Yes, thank you. That is exactly it, Dawn. 3 crafty millers. Oh. So, like, if you're going to use tubing or anything like that, it would be about the same. Instead of using tubing, we're going to do little bows. And I'm just want to give you guys a bow length so you guys know. So this will come out to be about 26 inches. Now this is going to be freestyle. There's my middle. You can fold this in half again if you want to kind of get your bow length. You could do this however you want. There's no right or wrong. I'm going to twist one side around. I'm doing this because I do it always backwards from what you guys do. So I do part lefty and part righty. You got to twist the bottoms up so you have your tail sticking out. You can make this as long as you want or as small as you want. There's no right or wrong. And we're just going to make a little bow. Let's shift this a little bit. So my tails will be the same length. And what we're going to do is just take this and we're going to go on the top one where the crabs are, and we're just going to stick this in the middle, you know, tie it in. And it's just like, you know, just something, I don't know, little, oops, I didn't turn that one around, did I? Hold on, my tail flipped. There we go. Now you could do this however you want. You want to put tubing in here, you want to put, I don't know, whatever else you want to put in there. I chose to do this. And it's just a little thing, little bow in there. Okay? So it brings out the brown that's in here, brings in your white colors and all, as well as that. And like I said, I'm going to put about 4 of these in here. And move the chips. I have chips flying all over. And like I said, I cut these about 26 inches. And that's just roughly. You can make it however big or small you want. But I was just trying to give you guys some sort of a, you know, a range for it. So 1, 2, and 3. Oops, I threw my scissors around. Yeah, it just, because everything's so red, Sally, so it just brings in just another color, you know, to it, and that's all good. All good. So again, dovetail on. I don't know if it's better if I do it over here, if I have more space for you guys to see. Or is it better on this side? Better on this side, maybe? I don't know which. Either or, I guess. So I just, like I said, bring it. You can do it however. If you want to bring it this way and make your bows, it's however you want to do it. Like I said, no right or wrong. I just crimp it in. Make sure I have my right side up, whichever way I'm going to make the bow tails come. Twist that one around. Yeah, Johnny, type the word alert. I am live. Type the word alert down below, and then you'll get a message in your personal message, and just respond back alert in there as well. Yeah, and this will be like every other one, basically. There you go. But don't forget, Johnny, when you get the personal message, like you can do that after you get off the live, just respond back alert so you'll get the alerts. Otherwise, you won't. Now, you can also hit anywhere on the screen. The 3 little white buttons will pop up top, and you can go ahead and hit the notifications up there too. So in case, you know, the bot is on the fritz, you'll at least get notifications that way as well. All right, let's see what you're getting. From Oklahoma. She's not here. The what? The critter thing? It's upstairs in her room. And the pieces are in, there's a, you know, thing up there. So Marcy, what we're making is this little crab sign today. We're doing a crab. We have crabs on here on the wreath. So I call it the little picnic table is the checkered. And then we have the crab ribbon with some polka dots. Whoops. On it. Why is my thing keep... I hate that when that happens. No, I'm actually live. If you look to the up at the top of the screen, you see a little red button. That means we're actually live. And if that wasn't on there, across the top, you would say the part. It would see the part that says recorded. But we're actually live. Thanks, Kitty. Hey, Shirley. Welcome. We're in Virginia because I'm in Virginia too. Where are you? I'm in Springfield, Virginia. All right, 1, 2, and you're just going to scrunch this up in the middle. Make sure your tails are facing out. Your tails are facing out the outside, all the same way. And just scrunch it up and put it in. And Shirley, go ahead and type the word alert down below so you can get notifications. And then when you get them in your personal message, go ahead and type the word alert again. Because if you don't type it there, you won't get the notifications when I go live. King George. Now, I live in Springfield. Where's that? Hey, Carolynne. Carolynne? Meet Carolynne. Where is that in relation to me, Shirley? Carolynne, make sure when you get in the personal message that you respond back with the word live too. I love having people come. It's fun, fun, fun. Because I just have fun with you guys. Hey, Sandra. If you hear banging, those of you that are new, we're redoing our master bedroom upstairs. And there's at times you will hear saws and drilling and God knows what that goes on up there. All right. So we got our bows all in. Let me just go fluff them out a little bit. Now, I'm not putting anything else in this. So what I will do is I'll take these pipe cleaners because they're a little sharp at the end. And I'll just curl it down a little bit. I was almost going to use one of the wreath bases that has like this, you know, red sparkly Chanel stems in it. But I thought that might be too glitzy for this. Oh, thank you, Sally. Scotland, the UK. Well, welcome. 3:15. So you're 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So you're 4 hours ahead of us, right? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Well, welcome. North of Fredericksburg. If you're north of Fredericksburg, I said, because Fredericksburg is only like 45 minutes from me. Sorry, that keeps stinging. Sorry about that, y'all. It's on mute. Hey, Barb. Thank you, Tina. Barb, I hope you're feeling better. You had a headache. I have a headache. So after everybody left yesterday, it was like I was sleeping in my granddaughter's room because she spent the night Friday. I never told you this part. So I have, what do you call it, day bed. So I have a trundle. So I moved the trundle out. She slept in her bed. And so after everybody left, it's kind of like you got to take all the sheets off because I don't use the trundle beds that often in that room. So it's like taking that and moving all my stuff back into the other room because the other room has a TV for the guests. So, oh, no problem. North Carolina. Hey, hey, hey. I'm going to be doing a patriotic wreath. I wanted to do this one because I've had this like sitting here, this sign for like 2 months, and I finally got my crab ribbon. So I was like, oh, I have to do this. And I'm just excited about it. But we're going to be doing one. If you guys see, I have the states behind me. And I'm gonna put it out like we have the game would be. It's just a game to have fun. That we're gonna try to get all 50 states and whatever countries we can get in to come in during a live and just see because nobody's done that. So that's something we're gonna do. I'm glad you're feeling better. Everybody's gotten sick and stuff over this time, and it's just crazy, 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 crazy. All right, I wanna. Now you can cut these down if some of them are longer, like on the bottom here, because we didn't use all, the pipe cleaner up here. You can cut them if you want to. I just try to make sure those, like I said, those sharp edges are facing down. I'll twist tie it, a little bit more to make sure they won't come apart as well. Tyler, Texas, Miss Carolynne. You're so funny. I wish I could say Virginia has like Texas, you always say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, they always say Virginia is for lovers. Mm. So we're almost done with this. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because twist tying these things, there's no other way to do it. Can you guys hear that? I was like, what the heck is that? Good gracious. My house is really a nut house, y'all. Come live with me and you'll be nutty. Hello, Ann. How are you? TN for volunteers? What do you mean by TN? I don't know what that means. Oh, Tennessee for volunteers? Like I say, Virginia's for lovers? Is that what you mean, Pam? I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow. I wonder what each state would have. Ah, got it. I didn't know that, Pam. I did not know TN for volunteers. Huh. Now, how did they come up with that? I'm doing great, Ann. Just welcome. How did they come up with that? I mean, New York, you know, you think of Big Apple, baseball, you know, is apple pie. Okay, those are all done. Oh. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our sign on. Now I'm going to stand up. I may disappear from the screen, my head, because I want to stand up. Although I have this wreath stand behind me, and I could probably put it on there, but then you see my bouquet. So let's see. I want to put them onto the side, not at the bottom. Let's see, do I want it? No, I want them on this side. Because I'm going to put one bow. Because he's got, no, I don't think in the middle. Yeah, I think the side. I'm going to try to put them in between two of the bows, so that that I put here, but it doesn't cover it. Now it's a matter of feeding all this through. Okay, I got one. I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to tie it onto here. I push down just a little bit on the sign so that he stays a little bit tight with this. My other pipe cleaner. Now I also want to make sure my tails aren't getting all funky. So we'll have to see. Oh, we got this on here. Nope, these guys are going to have to move up. I may put them in the middle. Good morning, Callie. I know, aren't they cool colors? The biggest thing, everybody does crawfish, you know, and it depends where you're from. And up here where I am in Virginia, you know, you always think of crabs. I'm going to move them over a little. So I'm going to start with the outside and redo that. Let's see if I can get it back in between. Because I'm going to have to move this over here. I was putting it here and it was shifting. So hold on, bear with me, y'all. I don't want it to go that way. To go behind this, not in front of it. Hide that pipe cleaner. So he maybe try that. Isn't he cute, Tracy? So you're down 75 to 100 miles. So you're probably closer to Joyce, toward like Richmond, probably area. This one down here. Isn't it cute? The crab comes from 3 Crafty Millers. It's the number 3 Crafty Millers. And they're on Etsy and all. And they have, God, I literally sat and looked through 1,000-something signs when I was looking for signs. And I think I got like 9 signs or something from them. And they're just fun little signs. And I have some more, and we're going to be doing some more with them. Let's see where that one comes. Oops, so this is the tedious part. I apologize. I think that's about where he'll be. I think we'll have to see. Oh, okay, Joyce. My son lives down in Richmond, and I have a friend that lives in Chesterfield, I should say. So I do frequently go down there. Not right now with all the stuff going on in my house, but I do frequently go down there and visit. Good morning, Gwendolyn. How are you, my friend? So let's see if we got this crab where he should be. And I probably smushed everything on the other side. But that's okay. That's why we have wire. You can flip it and fix it. And did you ever notice when a sign, you want to put it straight across, but no matter how you turn it, it still goes like that? Same with him. I'll think he's on an angle, but I go like this, you know? How funny that winds up being. Alright, so let's get our tails just out here a little bit, fluff it a little bit, and see what we're going to do. For a bow. Bow's going to be simple bow in the sense of saying that it's going to be probably a Lisa bow. Oh, the tails got caught underneath here. Where is it? Here it is. Now sometimes you can take your tails, you can bring them up and put them over the top to make your sign part of it. Missing a crab. And I'll go back and I'll fix these a little bit better. Missing a polka dot. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, really folded up underneath there. Alright. Well, hey, Mary. Welcome. Type the word alert down below, y'all, if you're new. And then in your personal messenger, you'll get an alert from Rosie. And then type the word alert in there as well. And then, so that way you'll get alerts when I go live. But also here, just tap anywhere on the screen. There will be 3 little white dots that pop up. And hit the notification. So if Rosie's on the fritz, you'll get it that way because I still post something on Facebook to let y'all know I'm going live too. So, alright, so this is the kind of the gist of it. Oh, you go over here. Put you on the wrong side. My bad. Alright, so leave that there. And that's kind of where we are with our little crab. And I think I want to do one bow. And I might shift my tails, shift these, and maybe I might put one in every one. I don't know. It's a big debation. Yay! Good job. Oh, it's popping up, so you guys are getting the alerts. It's popping up on my thing. Alright, so let's put this baby over here right now. And this is the colors for the bow. So it's actually going to go like this. I'm keeping them in order. That's not going because we use that. Oops. So it's going to go just like this. Let me take this one out and pop that in there. So on the sign, I had like seashells, and there's starfish that's in the orange. He has, let me bring him back up, the black eyes. So I got the black, and of course the crab. This is just different shades of the red. Whoops. And then he has these little blue dots, so that's where I got the blue. And I said, like I said, for the starfish in there. So that's kind of how you pick out your colors in here. The only color I did not pick out of here was the pink. It's very fuchsia pinky, so to speak. And it just did not go. I pulled out several shades of pink and designs, and I just didn't like anything. So let me put these back. Hey! Kai! Kai! No. No. It's a nut house. A nut house, y'all. So we're going to do a Lisa bow. And I'll use my bow dabber today. The little dog you hear barking is my daughter's dog. They said they weren't going to be here till like 11:30 or 12:30. They came at 11. So I was like, ah! Alright. So my tail. Let's do about an 8-inch tail. Now this is how I do it. You can use I have the easy bows. You can use pro bow I have down there. You can use whatever type of bow, make whatever type of bow you want. It's up to you. Depending on how you want the tail. If you want it to be 10 inches, which basically makes a 5-inch bow on either side. So that's your 10 inches there. I'm going to do this saying 13 inches, right? 13? Yeah. So 13 and 13 is 26. Now, if you're not sure, you can always take your wreath and bring it back up and then hold your bow up and say, oh, is that too big or too small? Or whatever, okay? So now I know the size that we're going to do. So I said my tail is going to be 8 inches, so I'm going to put it in here. Good side up. You can use on your mat here, and I'm going to go to what would be 13 inches. And now you got to flip this around. And I'm going to bring it across. So 13 inches is here. Flip it around. 13 inches is here. And this is called a Lisa bow. Now what I'll do is I'll move you guys in a little closer so you can see. So prepare for the jiggling. I'm going to angle you guys down. So you're not going to see me because I want you to see how the bow is being made more than me. Okay? Let me swipe that out of the way. Hold on. No, it's gonna, let's see. I can cut it back to 12. We'll cut it back to 12, Miss Kate. All right. Oops. It may look big in one sense. Oops, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'll put it back to 12. All right, so we're going to do that same on each side. So what we're going to do, we're going to have what we call hands and feet. And when you get down to this one, you could just measure the length here. And this is all we're doing. Is that close enough for you guys? And then I just cut off. All right, so what you have is this: 2 feet, 2 hands, and a head. Little gingerbread man. That's how I always call him, gingerbread man. That's what he reminds me of. But this is called the Lisa bow. So let me wind up this so I don't have this going all over the place. Now, if you want to do smaller bows on this, you can. You could do a different style bow if you want. I'm just choosing this style. Alright, so now when I did it this way. And I'll dovetail this at the end. Alright, but now I'm going to flip this around. Because we're going to do what we have here. It's going to be over here now. Okay. And what I might do with you guys... And now when you do this, you don't want your tail hanging out. I always do a little bit more because I can cut it back. But eventually what you want it to be is back, because the idea is to see the bow underneath, the loop underneath. Hey, Pearl. Okay, so from here, like I said, I always go a little bit over. I can always trim it. That's just a me thing. And I'm just going to go a little bit smaller. Again, you can use your mat. Now I went out to 12, so this one, I'm going to bring it a little bit smaller than the other one here. And I'll probably bring it back about 1 inch So if you guys can see on the map here, my cutting board, it's 20 and 14. So I just used the numbers. This one's at 14. So I'm going to bring this one back at 15. So that's about an inch difference. Okay. If you want to do it more, you can. It's your choice. Hello, Barbie. How are you? Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I love having first timers. I love having my old timers. I love having people. Type the word alert down below, Barbie, so you can go ahead and get messages when we come. An alert when I go live. And then in the messenger, make sure you type alert when you get the message saying, hey, from Rosie. And then that way you'll be all set. All right, so again, just cutting this off here. Like I said, I cut mine a little bit longer. Some people think that's a waste, but that's just how I roll. All right. Sorry you're not seeing my head, Barbie, but I brought the camera in so everybody could see how I'm making the bow. Yeah. Well, of course, you see these two colors right now and you think of Halloween. But once the bow all comes together, you can really see. So when you're trying to figure out, you know, what you need to bring into your, to make your bow, just look at your sign if you're using a sign. Hey, Cindy, Oklahoma. Hey, I got a lot of first timers today. Yay. All right, so I'm going to turn this halfway around again. All right. And if you guys know me, I always dovetail the first one, and then I'll do the rest when I put the bow together. So come off to the side a little bit. See, I always think of the orange. You know when you're cooking the crabs in the pots, they always turn orange like. That's what that reminds me of. So I come a little bit past right now. And then I'm going to bring this one just a little smaller. So see, we got our heads and arms. We had 2 legs here. The black one has the heads and arms. So now we're going to put 2 legs on top. And again, now if you want to look, I had this set on 20. So this one's one at 14. This one's at 15 because I'm counting back or out. So this one I would do about 16. Again, it's about an inch shorter, but you can do it whatever size you want. This is the creativity part, ladies. Well, the whole thing is creativity. Barbie, I think everybody's craft room explodes. It's just funny, like no matter how much you clean, it just seems like it never ends. Did I do 4 on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And if you want to make sure your tails, your loops are the same, you can bring them up to the top if you want to do that as well. Mine always, the biggest thing, I used to not, my table, I finish a craft and I just leave it, you know, because I would do, you know, do nights too. And now I'm like, no, Carolynne, just clean your craft table up, put the stuff away, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine if you do that. All right, so again, I'm flipping it around to go the other way. Good morning, Linda. I don't think there's one crafter who will say that they don't clean their room like 6 times a year, if not more. Isn't that crazy? Because you get more stuff in. Like I have a basket down here and some ribbon on the floor here because I got some more ribbon in and I don't have anything to put them in. Oh, that's the guy's vacuuming upstairs. Sorry. All right, clip that baby. My sleeves. All right, same thing. We're just going to go a little smaller each time. So see, I have arms and head, and I have 2 feet. Then I have the 2 arms and the head here. So remember, we're going to make it work on this side. We're going to flip it. Sorry for the noise, but the remodeling must continue. So every Friday after the guys leave, I dust and mop, you know, That's some, well, dusting and vacuuming, you know. And because all the dust from upstairs just kind of floats down here. And it's like, ay, ay, ay. Yay, Carrie. Like Carrie. But don't forget, hit the 3, go up top, and you'll, anywhere on the screen, tap, and those 3 little white buttons will pop up. So that way you get notifications as well when I go live. Because if the robot, you know, mini chat, like, you know, goes on the fritz, like she, you know, stays out late with her other robot buddies, then at least you can get it that way too, Carrie. So yay, I love having people. This stripe ribbon, this came from Craft Outlet. We are remodeling our master bedroom. So we moved here in 1997, and the house now is, we're only supposed to be here 2 years. We're military. Well, my husband retired, and we were only supposed to be here 2 years, and we're here 21 years later, soon to be 22 come this summer. And since 2011 we put in all pergo floor upstairs, took all the carpet out because it was just horrible, you know, from the years. Look at Cassidy, I'm making a bow. I'm making a bow. You want to see? A blue bow with dots on it. It's my granddaughter, y'all. Anyway, so in 2011 we did that. I think it was 2012 or 13. I get confused. We put in new appliances. We did that. Then we did the granite tops the next year, I think, and then we kind of took off a year. So each year we've been doing a project. Then my granddaughter, who's here today, was born in 2015, and we decided to do this entire main floor at that time. And then we've slowly did that. We had to replace the deck outside because that wasn't up to code from, 40 years ago. And then we did, what did we do? Oh, we did the hallway bathroom upstairs, and the bathroom down in our basement, which is fully furnished. Then last year, because the siding blew off on part of our house, which was old siding, we had been talking about doing it, but I really wanted to get the inside done. And we did all the siding on the house last year, gutters, all that kind of gizmo stuff. Put in irrigation system, and took our, what was so-called yard with grass, ripped it all up and put sod down. And this year is the master bedroom. So I did my craft room, I took a third of the master bedroom and was using that, but now I'm in the dining room. So that is it in a nutshell. So right now my house is a hoarder house, I say, because everything is all over the place. I did a craft show this past night, and my husband put my leftovers in my room, and I think he just threw the stuff on the floor. That's a guy for ya. That's a guy for you, Barbie. All right, so this is the last one on top. So again, this is called a Lisa bow. And each time you just go down a little bit. So it looks like a pyramid as you go. All right. All right, so that is going to be that. I think everybody can relate to poor Barbie. My husband will come home, he'll help me with the craft show and unload the car, and he'll put things, and he's like, he's kind of learned, where do you want this, dear? And I'm like, oh, just put it somewhere. I go, well, let me get a pen. He's like, well, I know if I put it somewhere. So I am the type to put things away right away. I think I lost the pen. Hope pen didn't go flying on the floor. Okay, this is the first bow I learned to make, was a Lisa bow. Oops. And Terry bow is the second. And those are pretty much the two bows that I make. but you can adapt them anyway. You can put tubing in here if you want to, and do that. Now with this one, I'm going to do I have red pipe cleaner still? I was running low on red pipe cleaners. Oh, I have 2 left. Hold on. I'm going to move you guys back out so you guys can see in just a second. It's a green one. Michelle, it's really not hard. It's just like I said, it's like 2 hands and a head and 2 feet. You just go back and forth, and that's all you create. So there's 5 pieces to the body, so to speak. So I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners here, and I'm going to twist tie them together. But I'll be doing them. I did a thing with all the mesh, the types of mesh that are around. I did a tutorial, so to speak, on that, and that's on my business page. So if you want to go back, you could go look back on my videos and you could see that. I haven't done the bows yet. I've been writing down for the bows different types so I can, you know, help people with that. All right, so I'm going to stick this, I'm going to hold down on here and just stick this on one of the sides. Hopefully it will come out the other. There it is. Okay. Now, as you get better at this, I sometimes am just as clumsy as anybody else, mind you. Usually I use a piece of wire. Go down. So here's where I twist tied it together. Just hold my bow, bring it around from behind, and twist it. Okay. And let your bow do the twisting. Don't use your wrists. All right, that's done. Hey, Christy. Hi, Gary. How are you? With details on what to do while making it so it's saved. Yes, save the video, because it's the only way to do it. Because when you do the video, you can stop and go, stop and go. Because when you do this type of bow, the Lisa bow, for me, it just makes it easier to turn this back and forth than trying to remember, is the legs go here, the arms go here, and I just take this and flip it. Now, if you're doing, you could do the same thing with here, okay, because it's the same, like little peg things, it's the same concept on the Easy Bow. You have the spool holder here, though, so if I do it one way, and, you know, I'm just used to flipping it because this is what I learned how to do, I'll take the spool off and just put it out. I have these other spool holders over here as well, and that's what I've been using. I don't know if you could have seen that in the shot. I'm a retired florist and made bows my hand for fingers have been giving me. Oh, I can imagine, Barbie. Yeah, totally right, Katie. Katie, are you in the airport still? So let me move it back out so I can show you how we're going to put it on the wreath. So bear with. I don't have one of these fancy dancy zoom out things. It's all by hand. All right. Oops. All right. Let me put that back up there. Let me move this out of the way. Now you're going to see all the ribbon at the table. On the plane, well, they're going to tell you to turn me off, but I'm so glad you've been on. I love you. Katie's my friend from New York. I watch her. She's from Crazy Maisie Creations, and because I'm a New Yorker, she's a New Yorker. You know, you got to stay with your family. Now, I do have the fluff box, and I don't think my pipe cleaners are long enough, but this is a fluff box. See how heavy that sounds? So there's a little hook here and a nail here. And if my cleaners are long enough, let's see. Oh, they're long enough. Just twist it once around the nail and I tuck it under. I love you too, Katie. Katie's been really nice. I asked her a bunch of business questions before I started getting busy or becoming a wreath maker person. And she was gracious enough to answer my questions and stuff, which was very nice. And I still watch her. All right, so see how I'm kind of spreading out the bow? So this is the orange. You can start top or bottom. Look, it looks like a mess right now, right? And then, you know, I'm going to bring the other ones coming around in between. So I kind of want it in between. And you can fluff it. Now this is going to get all non-fluffy because I'm going to be putting it on the thing. Yes, she does call me Nonna. That's how I did my name. Yeah, her other grandmother is called Grandma, and I wanted to be called Nonna so they can differentiate, you know, between who they're talking to. Oh, I think I did these backwards. Yep. You know, like she's talking to Grandma, talking to Nonna, you know, kind of thing. And I have the other granddaughter. It's the same thing. She was already called Grandma. And I didn't want to be called Grandma. It sounds so old. Nonna is, you know, Italian for Grandma, but it doesn't sound as old. If that makes sense. Some people call Mimi, Mama, Papa. So, and we're just going to fluff this out enough so you can kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. And once I put it on, I'll go ahead and do the tails. Alright. You did. I hear you. Oh yeah, and Katie, I have a Yorkie here today. Come here, Sophie. Come here. Oh,
No.
Katie's my friend. She's on here.
I know. Katie's on book too.
She's where? Where's your, don't hit me with that thing. So what I take, this is the bottom one, and I'll cut them so that they're no further out than the edge of the box.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a magic princess.
You're a magic princess?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you?
Yeah, I have this one.
You do?
Look at this one. I'm going to test everything I do.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't wave that by me because you may hit me in the head.
No, I won't.
Yeah, my parents were, when my girls were the first grandchildren, so they called, my mom wanted to be called Nana because that's what we used to call her mom. And my dad wanted to be called Grandpa, but the kids couldn't say it. Grandpa. Yeah. And the kids couldn't say it, so it came out Papa. You're silly. And so it came out Papa. So that's what they've called him ever since. Now, she used to say Papa too, because she couldn't say Grandpa. But now, of course, as she's gotten older, we just kept, you know, repetitiveness. And she says Grandpa, and she's good. You're crazy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're crazy.
No, I was saying Grandpa.
I know what you're saying. No, you can have my computer. Just X out.
Hey, no.
Just hit the X's out. What?
I'm going to put this right there.
I don't think it's going to stay right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Okay. Good Lord. Alright, so I'm just cutting these back to see how I'm making about the same length as about the bow or the loop. And that way you know that you're shorter on the one down below. And that just makes it easier for you all, you know, as you get, you know, some of y'all that may be new doing this and you get better at it, you know, then you can just kind of hold the bow and clip, clip, clip. I'm a little bit more of a fanatic and rather take my time in a way. Oh, what do you got?
My pony.
Oh, you're bringing all your pony stuff here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Oh my gosh, you got a lot.
Yeah, I got these things on me too.
Yeah? Okay. No problem, Mary. You can, Mary, save this too. And, you know, once you share it and it saves it, or you can hit the 3 little buttons up top and hit the word save. That way you can go back and you can, you know, look at it as well. pretty. You want to show my friends?
I don't know.
You don't know? You can see yourself on the computer here.
Ow. What is that?
All right. So there we go.
Look at Princess Cadence.
Princess Caden.
No, Princess Cadence. It's equal to your mark. It says Princess Cadence.
Oh, okay. I'm bad. I didn't know. Good Lord. You're crazy.
No, I'm not.
You're crazy like me?
No.
Are you nutty like me?
No.
No.
Look at Princess Cadence within the wedding
Oh,
cake.
yeah. Okay. Well, I got to put this on the wreath here.
Hey, Nonna, and you want to play with me?
I will play with you when I'm
Hey,
done.
Nonna.
Hey, what?
That's why you want line all my ponies on here?
Do I want to put all your ponies on here?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not yet. She's so funny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this tail, and I'm going to move it down. And I'm going to put another one here and here, just because the bow is going to go right here, and I don't want to cover that. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Gary. She's a little pistol. I'm almost done.
No, I was showing my mom my phone. Flip side.
You're showing Mom Fireside?
No, flip side.
Oh, Flutterfly, or I don't know all the names. I don't know the names. Hi, Ann.
No.
So everybody has their dogs. I have a little child. Well, she's not mine. She's my granddaughter. Hi, Kai.
Kai's in my way.
Kai's in your way?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Kai's my dog. You see her kind of in the picture there every now and then. All right. So let me roll this one down. I think I like that better. I thought every other one, but you know what? We're going to have to adapt on this.
I'm flip side a mermaid.
Yeah.
This is flip side a mermaid.
Okay, the mermaid.
Yeah, who's a mermaid? Who is on the starfish?
Okay.
We're going to go on the starfish.
She's going to go on the starfish.
Look, you can actually... Ah!
Oh my gosh.
We're going to spin around on it.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, everybody. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'll put it right through.
Cadence is going to go on there too.
Really?
And we'll spin the cadence.
Imagination. You have such a wild imagination. Which is good.
Ow, ow, ow. I fell.
I'm going to move this tail out of the
I'm going
way.
to go on the little one.
I'm going to sneak a peek in here. Hey, Karen. Look who's standing next to me, Karen. Can you see her? It's Catherine's little one. She's 8 months old, Barbie. It's such a good age. I'm going to stand up again, so y'all are going to lose me because I want to see where this is going.
Cut it out, Nonna.
Cut it out?
Yeah.
Why should I cut it out?
Because you're funny.
Because I'm funny?
Yeah, you're so goosey.
Yeah, silly goosey. Alright, so I twist-tied it a little bit there. And now it's going back and doing, a little fluffing again. So I'm going to hold it up so you guys can kind of see. Are you a boat now?
No, we're not. I just doing that noise.
Oh, you're so crazy!
No, we're not. This was good. Well, we could done this man together.
Alright, so that gives you an idea. So I brought all the blues out,
Look.
bought the reds, bought the oranges, bought the blacks, left the pink out because that just did not go with Krafts. Yeah, I gotta move these a little bit more, but that's what it's gonna turn out to be.
You finished?
I am just about. Your rotary color may want to. Oh, it has a guard on it too. So, like, this is when I use it, and it has a guard on it. But I usually put things away Usually she's not here. But thank you. Thank you, Linda. Whoops, let me move this out of the way. Whoops. All right. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to add this here. And I think it's one here, maybe. I have to see where this one comes out. And that's the way it's going to be, y'all. So we are done with our little bow, and I'll flip this out, and I'll probably cut some of these back a little bit more because I want his little crab leg, the little crab hand to show. Thank you, Gary. So there's our little guy. Oops, there's a piece. So seafood dinner has been served. We served our crab up, didn't we? We have our tablecloth here. We have our crab on top of the tablecloth so we can eat it, right? Thank you, Sally. All right, y'all. This is Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts. I'm going to say goodbye because Munchkin. Can you say goodbye? Hey, Barb. Thank you. Yeah. Say goodbye. Wave to yourself. Go like this. Can you wave? Right here. Don't stick your tongue out. Can you say fabulous, darling? No. All right, let's go. All right, let me get down. Let me turn it off. Oh, hey, Sophie. Oops, so I don't trip over everything. All right, bye-bye, you guys. Whoops,
Hey, Nonna, watch me.
oh, wait 1 second.
What I'm going to do?
Wait 1 second.